We are live. Make sure everything's loaded up now. Stream manager. Up. I don't know who this person is saying that they're live. Alright, sweet. There we go. I had some dinner. I'm full. I'm ready to go. I'm still tired because the child doesn't want to sleep anymore. She literally was awake. These last 2 days, she has slept for like 5 hours. It's insane. And like even tonight, she was like went to bed at like 9:30, I think it was. Just so she's teething, so she's not having the grandest of days, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So we have to just keep trekking along.
My son got scared last night and crawled into bed with me at like 1 a.m. Then proceeded to kick me all night long. So
Oh, fair.
My son likes to do that as well.
My twins are now 9 years old, and we're just starting to get sleep properly.
Oh, jeez.
men's.
So in advance for everyone, if you're watching, having children's great. Make
10
sure
out
you
of
have
10 would
tons of them.
recommend.
They get to that age, they can start playing games with you.
That's all I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
She loves watching me stream, everything like that. So hopefully that comes around.
If I ever have any advice for people having kids, is don't have the third one. The third one's where I just like died.
My brother, my brother has 2 kids right now. He wants 4.
Oh, I don't
And
know how.
he keeps saying, he's like, oh, I'm gonna wait for the next one. I'm gonna wait a couple of years before the next one. And I'm like, if you really want them, just get it. Just bop bop
Give it
bop bop
time.
bop.
Mhm.
Just machine gun them.
Yeah, don't wait a few years and then start all over again.
Yeah.
You just
That's
get
how I
used
see
to
it.
get used to sleeping, and then you go back into it. Like
That's what I'm saying. Like you know more diapers. You're relaxing. Like the kids are in like preschool. Nope. Let's just start over again.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, you do you, y'all.
Yeah. Basically, at that point, you're just like, I hate money.
Yeah.
And I just don't want money anymore.
Pretty
And I'm
accurate.
just gonna
there.
make more of these things.
I mean, we all play Magic the Gathering. I don't think we like money either.
Yes, but ours can also be virtual. Virtual children's not the same.
That's
Yeah.
I can build lots of virtual decks, not virtual children.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you can always get a Tamagotchi.
This is very true. This is very, very true. Hashtag
true.
not sponsored. Please, let's bring back the Tamagotchis. Oh god, I love it. All right, everyone. So tonight we are playing some Pauper Commander. That was beautiful. I love every second of that. We're doing Pennies to Power, Pauper Commander. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go around the table. We're gonna introduce ourselves, say the commander/commanders we're playing. Talk about anything you want to fancy. Shout about whatever you want to do. So once we go around the table, we'll randomize it 4 times, and we'll get the game going. So Dredge, whenever you're ready.
This deck has a little bit of a soft spot for me because it was actually the first deck I was playing on this channel.
Yep.
It used to be Parcel Beast, but then I changed it to these guys, to Lore and Layweaver, and I'm happy to play it again.
Yeah, I love the Twins. I am obsessed with that deck so much. I love the Twins deck. It's the first competitive Pauper deck I ever built. Yeah.
My main theme is always to get Tron out, so I hope I can do it again.
So there you go. Avoid. Let's try to stop the Tron, even though there's like no land removal. We got this, team.
We can figure something out.
Yeah, one day at a time, right?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Scott. I'm playing Klein Reclusive Painter. So the idea behind the deck is make big things bigger and make treasures go burr.
And that they do.
Well, I'm Nate. I'm from FDSMTG, and I am playing Jury, Master of the Review. And I did the thing where I went on Moxfield and said, Pauper EDH deck, what looks fun?
Yep.
And so I haven't actually played this deck, but I believe it's just I sacrifice permanents, get counters on Jury, and then do damage to the face. And I would imagine there's a lot of damage to the face in this deck. So, yeah.
It can instantly just dome someone real quick.
Yep.
So,
very
good. I am playing Wilson, the bear that has way too many things printed on it. And I'm splashing it with blue to make it potentially unblockable depending on what's what. I just want to get Wilson really, really large. That's the whole point of this deck. And if you all notice, we are playing 2 Simic versus 2 Rakdos. We are not doing
Yes.
2-headed giant. It just happened to be that way.
Ooh.
All right, 1, 2, 3, and a
No
final
planes in this
4.
house.
All right, Rakdos on the left, and you got Simic on the right.
Nice.
All right, Johnny, whenever you're ready.
All right, I'm gonna draw for turn.
Isn't sinkhole common?
There are things technically that can remove, but
It's making
I'll play a draws for bridge and I'll pass it.
Okay. Draw. I will play a forest and say go.
all right, draw. I'm going to do a slippery karst. Battlefield tapped, and I'll pass.
All right. I am going to play promise sorry, I should have probably thought about this. I'm going to play the autonomous furnace. And I'm going to go. Pass.
Draw. I will play a mountain and I'll tap 2 for a mind stone. Pass my turn.
Okay. And tap. Draw. I'm going to play this inconspicuous Urza's Mine.
Woohoo.
I'll pay 2 and I'll play a Simic Signet.
It has nonchalantly begun.
And I will say go. There's nothing here. Don't have to worry about it.
All right, untap and draw. I'm going to do an island, tap 2, and I'm going to Nature's Lore. Look for a forest, put the battlefield tapped, but it's going to be a tapped one. So, Nate, you're good to go.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and play Promising Vein. And then I'm going to immediately pay the 1 and tap it and sack it to go look for a basic land. And you can go ahead and go.
All right. On tap. Draw for turn. I will play a tramway station as my land for turn. I'll tap these 2, play Colleen, create a treasure. And I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. I will play Opal Palace. I'm going to tap the Urza's Mine Opal Palace to make a blue. And then make a blue-green. So I'll have 2 blue and a green. And I'm going to transmute Dizzy Spell. I'm going to go get Expedition Map and say go after that. What did I find the map? Nope. There is my map.
Land for turn, T Expanse. Tap 2 to cast Wilson. And I'll crack the Terramorphic Expanse for a forest. Island, because it was faster. Island, all right. Spell can be countered. Vigilance, Reach, Trample, Ward 2. Add some more stuff on it. Why don't you? I will then pass the turn.
Kind of wish
Okay.
Wilson had partner over background because then you could have it with the Cobalt.
Oh, jeez. That'd be cool.
Then they have all the abilities, you know?
Yeah, just to tack on everything.
Okay, I'm going to play Cliffgate, and you can tap for a red or a black. That's the chosen color I'm giving for Cliffgate. I know everyone is shocked.
I am not gonna lie, I was a little shocked.
I thought you were
You
gonna choose
gated
white.
us into thinking it was not.
Colorless. I chose colorless. I'm debating on. What the heck? I'm gonna go ahead and play my commander, Jury, Master of the Review.
Sure.
Whenever I sacrifice a permanent, I may put a +1/+1 counter on Jury, Master of the Review. When Jury dies, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. Pass turn.
All right, untap. Draw for turn. I will play a swamp for turn. I was hoping for some better draws. Didn't quite get. I think I will just pass my turn for now.
Okay.
Lots of mana.
It's a lot of mana left open in Rakdos.
Yep.
A1, I'll play Expedition Map.
What?
Didn't see that coming.
Did not expect that.
I will sacrifice it. to
What
go
you
get.
gotta get over there?
I'm thinking this thing called a power plant. Oh, I mixed up my cards. Okay, where is
Power
it?
plant worker.
Nope, I would go for Mishra's power. I mean, Urza's power plant.
Why
I will
aren't those
play
whiteboarded? Come on, my man.
Oh,
Who are you?
you know what? These actually came from my original Tron 60 card Pauper deck.
Epic.
Yeah.
We were
So I
talking
might
about that
as
last
well
week.
do it. And I will tap to make signet colors. I will play Llanowar Elf. And then I'm going to opt. Look at top card of my library. And then, ooh. Yeah, I'll keep that on top and then draw it. And I will say go. Oh, my Llanowar is not very. Let's move it over towards. There we go. Or down here's fine too. No.
Alright, I'm
There we
gonna
go.
forest.
Maybe I have to move Squirtle into.
I'm gonna cast my other card, which is Sword Coast Sailor. When this creature attacks, if no opponent has more life than them, this creature cannot be blocked. I'm gonna do 1 and 2 to cast Cetizen Training on my commander. So it is now a 3/2. ETB draw card. I'm gonna move to combat. I'm gonna swing at Dredge for 3 because it cannot be blocked. Because
Three. I
no
will
other
take
player has
commander.
more life.
Where am I? Wilson. 1, 2, 3.
But that is all I will be doing.
You can alter Wilson
Okay.
to be a volleyball.
Okay. All right. This is my turn.
Tisby
Yeah.
so.
Cool. All right. Draw a card. I'm gonna play a mountain, and then I am going to go ahead and tap everything to bring in Scare Tiller. Basically, whenever Scare Tiller becomes tapped, choose one. You may put a land card from your hand on the battlefield. Return target land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped.
I hear that's a good card.
Yes, I like it. And is there anybody? We've got blockers all around. I'm gonna pass.
All right. I will draw. Untap. Done. Upkeep. Done. Draw. Oh, that's good. Okay, Apple Palace. My land for turn. Yep. So
It's kind of cool.
we're gonna village rights. Claim. Draw 2.
That's a pretty village, right?
It is a Strixhaven Japanese variant, and I am
Yeah.
obsessed with that art.
It is amazing art. I love it. I'm gonna. So I draw 2. 2. Then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Recast claim to get a second treasure. So I've got 7 cards in hand, so I'll just pass my turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna pay 2, 3. And I'm gonna put New Horizons on my Opal Palace. When it comes into play, I put a 1/1 counter on a creature. Hey, Llanowar gets buff. And then I can tap it for 2 mana of any one color. 1, 2, and then 3, 4. I will tap them for red. And I'm going to play this card. I'm not sure if anyone saw it before. Scare Tiller.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's why you said it was a good card.
Yeah.
It's a good card.
It all becomes
I
clear.
did the Apple Palace to get the 2 counters on clean.
Yes.
Say that, so that was obvious. But in hindsight, I didn't think that's what.
I will say go.
Okay. Untap draw. To Bonesaw. I'm gonna equip the Bonesaw to my commander. It is now a 4/2, which there we go. I will land for turns, forest. I'm going to move to combat, swing over at Nate for 4. No opponent has more life, so it cannot be blocked.
Ouch. Okay.
And I will then simply pass the turn after that.
And that's commander damage, right?
Correct.
Crap.
I'm in danger.
Not yet, but it could be in due time.
Oh, my turn now. Ah,
Just so.
that's how that works. Okay. Drawing cards. Okay, I'm
See
gonna
the
lay
back
another
of the penny
swamp.
bears.
Yummy.
Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and okay, Dredge. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna swing my scare tiller at you. So it's a 1/4.
Well, my scare tiller wants to shake hands with yours.
Ah, okay. And their straw heads bounce. I am going to select Bringing Promising Vein back. I'm going to go ahead and tap one of my lands to then sacrifice it again to go look for a basic.
It play tapped though.
What's that?
Yeah, it comes back into play
It
tapped.
play tapped.
Oh, it does come in tapped. Never mind. So I'm not going to go look for a basic. I lied. And then I'm going to go ahead and play Hoarding Ogre. Whenever it attacks, roll a d20, and then I can either create treasure tokens, depending on what I get, either 1, 2, or 3, depending on what I get. And pass turn.
You can create treasure tokens or more treasure tokens.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. Do I have land in hand? I do not. Well, I think I'll at least slow you down a turn. So I'll tap these 6, and I will Grim Bounty Wilson, paying 2 for the word.
In response, I'm going to negate that. Counter target non-creature spell.
That's fair.
Then
And then...
you can't kill my cute, adorable bear. How could you?
Since you're going to swing at me, and since it's gonna have a
technically you will be
blockable-
swung next, unless somehow you make yourself loose life.
Yeah, I can't do that yet. But I'll swing Klein at you.
Yeah, I'll
It's a
take out
3/4.
3. Yeah.
Then I will pass the turn.
Play 1, 2, 3.
Untap. Draw. Interesting. The green enchantment that's on the cuddly bear.
Plus
What is
1
it?
plus it's +1/+0 and trample.
And trample. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to hard cast Gush and draw 2 cards. I have no islands. Ooh,
Why not?
now I do.
There it is.
Now I do. Okay. Pay 1 green and use the green. So I have 1 blue floating at the moment. I'm gonna Nature's Claim. I think the Sword Coast is probably the best.
Yeah, Sword Coast is the right one.
The Sword Coast gives you
The unblockable thing.
unblocking effect, which is what's killing us, right?
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, you gain 4.
Yeah.
I did that incorrectly. That's fine. I was thinking you might have a counterspell or something.
Yeah, I did. I used it on Ska.
I will say go.
Untap, draw. Land for turn will be an island 7. Alright, I'm going to exile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Casting Treasure Cruise.
Treasure Cruise.
And we'll draw 3. 1, 2, 3. 4.
How that isn't banned in every format just blows.
It's just one of those cards, like seriously.
It's apparently legal in Pioneer, and I didn't know that until recently. And I was like, wait, what?
1, 2 for a Cartouche of Knowledge. ETB, draw a card. Target creature gets +1/+1 and gains flying.
Well, shit.
So it is now a 5/3 bear. With flying, vigilance,
Trample.
reach, trample, ward 2.
Trample, double trample.
It's to trample.
It's a trample.
Just to go around the table, I will be swinging over at you, Johnny, for 5.
5.
But then I will be passing the turn, leaving my bear
All right.
completely wide open for an edict.
All right, so I'm gonna untap.
I'm thinking one of these Rakdos decks should take care of it before
There
my
is
turn.
a high chance that Rakdos has interaction with my cuddly bear.
I mean, I was thinking about dealing with it, but it's not going to hit me again anymore for a little while. So.
I can't argue with your logic.
I'm debating on if I want to make enemies.
You're playing Rakdos,
okay.
you know the answer. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
Come on,
We're
Nate.
playing Rakdos. We've already made enemies. Like, immediately.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and play. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got to do this. I'm gonna play Goat Nap on Wilson.
Nice.
So I'm gonna gain control of target creature.
Well, it's
It
not
gets
a goat.
+3/+0.
If it's a
No,
goat. If
wait.
it's a goat.
It's got ward.
Oh, if it's a goat, it gets
right.
3. Oh, it gets ward. What's the ward?
2.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I got that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I paid the ward.
All right.
So I'll get Wilson, and I'm gonna swing him back at you, Chris.
I 100% figured as much.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And
You're swinging the ogre.
yeah,
as
I
well,
think.
or?
And then I'm gonna go ahead and play a Wayfarer's Bauble, and then pass turn.
And I have 5 of my own commander damage.
Yep.
I'm very surprised you didn't swing with the ogre as well.
Well, you know,
Too excited about throwing
It was
Wilson at
in-
me.
I was like, I got the goat nap, and I was like,
This must be done now.
That's fair. Oh dear Lord.
I'm keeping him up as a blocker.
I'm gonna play Evolving Wilds. It's my land for turn, and I'll crack the Evolving Wilds for a swamp.
Anyone doing the pre-release coming up?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the one on Sunday.
Probably.
Yeah,
I'm off Friday,
I'm actually-
so.
I
I'm
wasn't
probably
like
gonna.
when the theme came out. I wasn't super excited for the set, but like the cards in it are some of them are piquing my interest. So I'm gonna just go see if at least I can get that.
I'm kind of in the
It's
same
same
boat.
as like
Yeah.
Neon Dynasty and what was the gangster theme?
Capenna.
Streets of New
Capenna.
Capenna.
Like those were like I wasn't really like huge on the themes, and but the cards in both those sets were pretty good.
I liked the idea of New Capenna. I just think they didn't do a great job of building the world. Like, I think it's really interesting, and a lot of the stories they had were good, but it didn't really, like, I don't know. It just didn't feel like they put a lot of
Established,
effort
yeah.
into
I
it.
find since they've gone away from the 3 set blocks,
Mhm.
right, so that you would actually get a storyline through the set, the 3 sets.
I can see that.
It just seems like it's sped up now just to get them out.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I also think New Capenna was hamstrung by the fact that, like, they ended up changing, like the brokers. I think it was one of the things was supposed to be a police faction, and then like all George Floyd stuff
Oh.
happened, and so they shifted it to I can't even
The
remember
Crime
who it
Families,
was.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they had to like completely shift, and there was like 1 or 2 other things that happened because they were designing during the pandemic, so it was like
A lot of
destined to not be
everything,
great.
So I'm sacking a treasure to play a hired hexblade.
Yep.
When it enters, if I use this treasure to cast it, I draw a card and lose a life. So I'll do that, and because of Clayne's ability, I'll get a 1/1 counter.
That
on it.
must have been really like such a sad face of like we're working on this set and all of a sudden like horrific things happen. We're like, oh damn,
Yeah.
we have to change everything. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
obviously doing the right thing, but it's still kind of a pickle. You know what
Yeah, it's
happened?
like, oh.
Play a Gleaming Barrier as well, and then Go ahead and pass my turn.
I'm still alive. Okay. Raw. Oh, interesting. I will tap for 2 blue. Use 1 to make blue green. So I have 2 blue and a green now. 2 green, 2 blue. I'm going to use 1 blue, 1 green, and I will play Cloud of Fairies.
That's gonna untap some stuff.
I'll untap these 2 things. I have 1 blue, 1 green left, and I will play Coiling Oracle. Hey, I said it correctly. I will reveal the top. It is a land. When it comes into play, it's a Soaring Sea Cliff. When it comes into play, creature gets flying. I will give my land or elf flying. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will play Lay Weaver. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll keep this on tap actually. The Opal Palace. And can't see the Llanowar Elf has flying.
Who's got flying? Llanowar elves?
Yeah. Because of the Soaring Sea Cliff. Only has a till end of turn.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm like forever.
No. Just till end of turn. But I think it needs to go and poke a bear. Chris, I will fly over for 2.
I have flying in reach.
Oh, you do have flying in reach. Then I don't want to do that. I don't want anywhere else to tie to a bear. Okay, I'm not gonna poke the Rakdos bears.
Not
I
gonna
will
poke
leave
the
it for,
bear.
and I will say go.
Alright, I will untap and I will draw. Do island for a brainstorm. Look at the top. Draw 3, put 2 back. Putting back this one, move to top, and move to top. For a single one, I'm going to cast Dark Steel Axe, and I'm going to equip it. So it's +2/+0. So now it's a 7/3. I'm going to tap a single blue for an Aqueous form.
Yeah, that I'm gonna have to counterspell.
Yep, I fully figured it was coming. But counterspell. It was one big one coming that's gonna hit it. So, 2 mana left. I will.
That's such a good card though, like unblockable, and you get to like manipulate your deck.
I'm gonna cast Distortion Strike. Target creature gets +1/+0 and is unblockable this turn with a rebound. So right now it is an 8/3.
Owies.
Going to move to combat. In the order of operation, Dredge, you are first to take this 8 damage.
Okay, where am I? Over here. 1, 2, 3.
But after that, I will be passing the turn.
Okay. All right. Let's see what we got.
Back down to a 7.
That was a big load of nothing. Okay. Wow. All right. Okay, so what's the power on the board here? Man, everybody's got big creatures now. I should have attacked with that guy last time. Oh well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Grixis Panorama. And then I'm going to This is just so silly, but good.
Also, if you attack Chris, his commander only has 3 tough.
Correct.
So the chances he
probably
will
not
flop
fair.
and lose your creature.
Very
is
fair.
low.
Okay, yeah, that's very good point. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and attack with Scare Tiller and the Ogre. Scare Tiller is 1/4 and the Ogre is a 3/3. I'm going to put land from my hand onto the battlefield tapped. So there we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and roll a d20. I have a d20 roller here. And I'm going to roll it. And I got a 4, which means I get to create a treasure. And then and then I'm going to I'm assuming, Chris, you didn't block.
I am not going to block. I can block the Scared Tiller.
Okay.
But I will
and that
not
would
be
kill
blocking
him.
the Olga.
Okay. Okay. Well, that Scare Tiller dies, which is fine.
I will take 3.
Okay. And then I'm going to crack my Promising Vein, my Grixis Panorama, and my Wayfarer's Bauble to go look for a bunch of basic lands. And then I'm going to pass a turn. So I will do that while turns progress. So I'll pay the mana for it.
I will untap, draw for turn.
And then Jury's going to go up by 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
2, 3, 4. We're going to play our own Hoarding Ogre.
Ogres for days.
They say
Foil.
is the best form of flattery, right?
Pretty much.
All right. So,
That's 2 of us that's copied from FDS now. Who else? Chris, how are you going to copy them?
Yeah, I'm just sitting here going, I'm pretty sure I can't, but you never know with me.
Reg, what's your biggest creature?
My biggest creature, I have a 1/4 and a 2/2/2/2, and I have 2 1/1. So depends on what you think is big.
I mean, those are big enough. What am I going to do here? I could do that and that. That would give me 2. I mean, yeah, I think I could do it that way. So I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to swing the Hired Hexblade at Chris. It's a 3/3.
Yep, I will be taking 3.
And then I'm going to tap this for a red. This is going to seem really weird to begin with, but I'm going to Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt Dredge.
Not as bear?
No,
Okay, I will take 3.
because I'm using the bear to reduce Nate's life total a little bit.
Yeah, because Nate's going to be next.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then I'm going to play You've Been Caught Stealing, naming, but I'm going to use it for making treasure.
I love that.
So
guy.
for each opponent, it'll be 2 treasures. So I'll have 3 treasures total. And then I will pass the turn.
Okay.
I mean, I could be wrong because Chris does have Distortion Strike coming. He could just nuke.
Well, I'm going in the order of operations right now. After the second rotation, then it's all free game.
Fair.
I will tap this C flip to make a Simic, and I'm going to cast Growth Spiral. Okay. And I do not have a land to put to play. Tap this for 2, 3. I'm going to cast Cultivate. And I will put Island to play tapped and Forest to hand, which I will play for turn.
What I find hilarious is I'm playing Rakdos, yet I have almost as many lands as the Simic players. I have never seen a Rakdos deck just spew out lands like this.
Color's pretty good.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I might as well play out my other commander.
The other twins has arrived.
Okay. 1 mana. Yeah, everyone has big stuff. I'm going to have to say go.
Okay. Untap draw. Target for the Distortion Strike is going to be on Wilson again. Do 1, 2, and 3 for a Wood Elves. Look for a forest, put into the play.
I'm so close to putting Tron in play.
Violet. 1, 2 for a Looter Ilkor. Shadow, when it deals damage to an opponent, I draw a card, then discard a card. Land for turn is going to be a Thornwood Falls. It will gain 1 life, go to 22. I'm going to move to combat, and I'm going to swing the 8 over at Nate.
All right. Yep.
Oh, great.
Yeah. I always wanted to get the license plate that just had an N and 8. And then but
that you
that's
absolutely should.
Not enough letters. All right, I'm down to 18.
You do N and 8, GR8. Nate, great.
Well, the funny thing is that, and you know, this isn't too much of a secret, but my last name is Beatty, so I always wanted to get the N8, B8, and then like TY or something.
You 1000% need to.
No,
that is not even a question.
GR8.
Yeah. Okay, I'm guessing it's my turn now. After I've taken the. Oh, and that's That's
Yeah.
how
That's
much
the
damage
commander.
to the face.
8.
That's so I am at 12 commander damage now. Just okay. Now what am I gonna do? What is this? Wow, this deck is fantastic at generating mana, but it's not giving me anything to use with mana. Okay.
Well, you got a bunch of counters on Jury right now from the last turn.
And you have 3 from
Should be
last
3
time.
on there.
So
but that's sacrifice a permanent. That's not when they die.
you sacrifice the
sacrifice.
lands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The land
I'm
is not
sorry.
resolvable.
Apparently, I have forgotten how to read.
We all literally thought that's what you did just for
Yeah.
those for the counters.
See, you all just made the fatal mistake of thinking I'm smart. Okay, so Jury's a 5/5.
So
Okay,
not to say it aloud, but you can always just swing over at me. I mean, at any other player. Let them kill Jury and then deal the 4 damage to Jury. To Wilson.
Well, he still has to pay 2, right?
It's not the word cost, yeah. But
The ward's still there, but you have that option.
Oh yeah, well I have the mana for that. So let me go ahead.
But I did not say that.
Or the other thing I could do. Geez. Yeah, I should do that. I'm gonna go ahead and attack. Johnny. So it's a 5/5 coming at you.
I will block with my Gleaming Barrier. It's an 04 defender.
Well,
okay.
you need Jury to die.
I don't need Jury to
Okay.
die.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
keeping
he's got
my
sack
bear
him.
alive.
He might sack it to draw cards or something, right?
His
Yeah,
options.
I get another treasure.
Oh, okay. Well, I tried.
Okay, I tried.
Let me see. Is there anything else I can do? No, there is not anything else I can do. I guess I could have done with the ogre too, but nah, it's pass. Pass turn. Pass. Passing pass.
All right. That's it.
Pass.
And draw for two. Let's see if Chris has another counter spell. We're gonna Deadly Derision.
I do not. I have a land and another mystery spell that is not a counter.
Deadly Derision on Wilson, paying the word cost.
Yep.
Destroy target creature.
Yep.
Creature or planeswalker, create a token. And I like this one because it has Duretti on it, and I love Duretti.
That goes there. These stay
He's
there.
my boy.
Isn't the Duretti the one that Brandon Sanderson wrote, the Children of the Nameless, Child of the Nameless, or something like that? That's like his origin story or something.
I would not know that.
Huh?
I need to look that up
I
now.
didn't know that. I didn't think that was Duretti. Duretti's he had 2 stories. He had the one where he was expelled from Poliano's university for being not
I'm
power
thinking.
structure on it. And then the second story, he was teaming up with Grenzo to get his revenge, and they were causing riots in the city.
I completely misremembered who Duretti was.
Oh no,
forgive me.
Cool. I'm gonna go to combat, and I'm gonna swing the ogre at Chris because he's got the most life right now. I'll roll a d20. I got 15, so I'll create 2 treasures. 7.
I'm going to be taking 3.
And then I'm gonna sack the 7 treasures and tap the tramway
Damn.
station to play Marit.
What is that?
So I'll get the 7 treasures back. But
Hold on, no. What is that?
Marit. So when Marit
7/7.
enters the battlefield, if mana from treasures were spent to cast it, create a treasure token for each mana from a treasure spent to cast it.
Yeah.
It's a 7/7 with trample.
And it's going to get +1/+1 for each treasure as well, right?
Yeah, so it's going to be
go get big.
it'll be 14/14.
I'm going to tap Lay Weaver to untap this and a blue.
Ooh.
I will tap this for 2, and I will Arcane Denial that.
Is that the draw one?
Yeah, you get to draw 2 cards on my turn, and I get to draw a card.
Well,
right.
up to 2 cards, so you can choose
Up
to
to,
0.
Yeah, you could. I'm
That's
pretty real draw 2.
That's pretty fair. I was trying to warp the game pretty hard. Alright. So I will go ahead and pass my turn at that point, and then I will draw 2 cards on stretches up.
On my upkeep, yeah, and then I'll draw a card on that upkeep, and then I'll draw for my turn. I will play an island. Well, this is a difficult choice.
And for those of you wondering, I misremembered Duretti, and I thought I was actually speaking about Davriel.
Ever. I don't even know who Davriel is.
He was featured in the War of the Spark story. I can't even remember what his powers were, but he's a planeswalker. Very
Oh, he does the discard thing. It was like,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just gonna play a small little dude here. Ulamog's Crusher.
Oh, shit.
yeah, that's not that impactful, so we're good.
Yeah. That ain't gonna hurt. Nah, not at all.
And Johnny, I'm gonna fly over to you for 1.
That's fair. I'll take 1.
And I'll say go.
All right, untap draw.
At least
think I've
Wilson
over-
doesn't have haste.
I think I've overcooked this potato.
That's the plan. I'm gonna put security bypass on my Looter Il Core, so it cannot be blocked when it deals damage. I connive. I'm going to swing over at Johnny for 1. Cannot be blocked, and it's got Shadow.
Cool.
All right, then I will draw a card off of the Looter's ability, discarding this Path of Ancestry. Then I'm going to connive, drawing a card, discarding this Devoted Druid, putting it. I will 1, 2, 3. I will put Snake Umbra on said creature as well, giving it +1/+1. And when it deals damage to an opponent, I draw a card. So when it deals damage, I draw 3 and discard 1. Oh, discard 2.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm gonna pass the. No, screw it. I'm gonna put one of these swords on it too. I have the mana. I don't care. It is a 4/3. I will then pass.
Okay. Oh my. Okay, got another land. Whee. Let's see. I have all the land. Okay, well, first thing I'm gonna do.
The furnace.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna crack the furnace, which brings up my dude. So he is now a 6/6. I get to draw a card. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and play the enchantment Seal of Fire. I can sack it and deal 2 damage to a target creature or player. And okay, so what do we got? We've got a 4/3/1/1. You got a lot of stuff going over there, Dredge.
Yeah, Dredge has got a couple of things.
I have some. I got to use my mana, right?
Yeah. That's vey.
That is fair though. So
fair. That is true. That is true. Okay, Johnny, I hate to keep picking on you, but you do have the largest life total, so I'm gonna go ahead and send a 6. Yeah, what the hell? I'll also send my ogre at you and roll my dice.
I can block and kill the ogre.
That's fine. He only gave me 1 other token because I rolled a 3. I'm just batting 1,000.
Yeah, I'll block the ogre with the Hired Hexblade, and I will block Jury with my commander.
Okay.
And put her in the
okay, do either of my guys die? The ogre dies, right?
The ogre dies, that's it.
Okay. And my other guy lives. Okay. Cool. I pass turn.
All right. Untap.
So Jury's at 6/6 now, yeah?
Yep.
Turn. I'm gonna play a swamp for turn. It's 2. So it's 4, 5, 6. I'll play Kalane again. I'm not using Opal Palace for counters. So I'll just
Annihilator helps feed Jury.
Oh, also true.
That's true. It's true. I'm gonna play a resourceful return.
Oh, fair.
So I'll get a creature from my graveyard and I'll draw a card because I have a Mind Stone. Does that resolve?
Mhm.
All the players.
Yeah, I'm Gucci.
I will take the Merit. Draw sucked. I'll move to combat. I will return the favor to Nate and swing the Hoarding Ogre at him.
Okay, and that's
I got an 11, so that's 2 treasures.
okay. So I take 3.
Then I'll just pass my.
Okay, untap all of these things. Draw a card. Why are we drawing more things to get lands?
Because you're
Because you
playing the
need land.
twins.
You're playing a landfall deck, right?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm going to use Lore Weaver and target myself to draw 2 cards. Okay. Play this here island. Tap an island, and we're going to ponder. Look at top 3. Yes. I will draw this one and put these there. I will then pay 3, and I'm going to transmute Drift of Phantasm. This is going to put a huge target on my back, I'm sure. Half my deck's upside down. Let's read from the real.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's called whatever you can possibly do. Target the creature that untaps lands and remove that creature.
I will tap Layweaver to untap this and an island. I will pay 3, and I will put Read the Real onto Layweaver. Does that resolve?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, how much is a Weaver? You know what? I'm actually going to sack my Seal of Fire and pop the Weaver.
Yeah.
Pop the
2
Weaver
damage.
for 2. I forgot that was there.
So did
No,
I until the last minute.
Nobody except. Oh, you also get a counter on Jury.
Yeah, I just added it. So he's now
Okay,
7/7.
Dope.
Thank you, though.
No problem.
Okay. I have to attack.
I've got Ulamog coming at my face, don't I?
Yeah.
Omar, Pot of Fairies, and Lore Weaver.
All coming at me?
All coming at you.
Yay. Okay. How much is the Annihilator on Ulamog? Ulamog's
2.
Crusher?
So you have to sack
2.
2 things.
Oh, man. Okay, well, I'm going to sack my treasure tokens. And that makes Jury now a 9/9. And
you
then
have 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
11 damage. I am now down to 4. Yay.
Roll up the dice.
Yeah.
I feel like I should put Ulamog's Crusher in this deck.
Oh, it goes into every EDH deck. Everyone.
Yeah. If you got a lot of,
Because it helps finish games,
Mm-hmm.
right? I will say go. Because most of the creatures that get used are 1/1, 2/2s, maybe 3/3s, right?
Yeah.
A 3/3 flyer tends to like really win games.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're going a strategy like what Chris is doing with like Voltron stuff.
Dredge, I'm going at you for 4.
Before, I'll take 4.
All right. I'm going to draw a card, then discard a card, discarding the forest off of the card itself. Then I'm gonna connive, draw your card, discarding this Land War Elves. Gets another counter. Comes a 5/4, and then I'm going to draw off a Snake Umbra. Wow, I just like dumped through like so much scrap. I'll play a land out of the 2 of 3. So I drew 3 cards. 2 were lands. 1 was that Land War Elf. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 cast Wilson. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 cast Sword Coast. I will then power through and pass.
All right. Let's see. Let me see here. 9-9. What do I want to?
This has been one quite interesting game.
Yeah. I'm debating on. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and play Beamtown Beat Stick.
One of the best.
I love that card.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and equip it to Jury. No, wrong. There we go. And you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and pay one to play Sticky Fingers onto Jury as well.
Yes.
But I'm gonna leave Jury up. I'm not gonna attack with her, him, them, because I need blockers. I'm about to die. Pass turn.
As long as you have one life, you're still in the game.
Very true. Very true.
Draw a
I know Chris has proven this.
Yeah, exactly. Got my Rowan deck down to 1 and still somehow won that. Still amazed by it.
Play swamp as land for turn. I'm gonna move to combat. I'm gonna swing Hoarding Ogre at Chris.
Yep.
And then I will roll 17, so I get 2 treasures for that.
I will jump with my Wood Elves.
5 treasures. I think I'm gonna crack my Mind Stone to draw. Well, that would have been handy beforehand. That's all right. It was a Beamtown Beats too.
Mm-hmm.
But I've already attacked, so that doesn't quite help. We will go ahead and crack the 5 treasures, tap 3 mana, and attempt to recast the Myriad. Is there another counter spell this time? Nope. All right, so I'll get 5/1
Yeah, no cash all over here. None this time.
and I'll get 5 treasures in back. Then I will use these 2. Yeah, those 2 to play Body Dropper.
How'd you get it back? I forgot about that.
And then I will crack these 5 treasures and this one. And I'll play Goring Warplow for its normal cost, not its prototype cost. So that'll become a 10/9 Death Touch.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
So I have a 12/12 Trampler, a 10/9 Death Touch, and a Body Dropper. I've got one mana left. Yeah, I'll just pass the turn. Save it.
Untap. Oh, let Rolf gets to untap. That was an interesting draw.
At least I don't think Chris can pump Wilson too much higher.
No, I literally. I have a land and a special card that's not offensive.
Yeah.
You're gonna pay for Archaeomancer.
Mhm.
And Archaeomancer will get Gush. I'm gonna float 2 blue. I will put this on an island. I will return these and I will cast Gush. Draw 2 cards. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. With that 2 blue, I am going to boomerang the Death Toucher.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5. Death Toucher. So then the other one, the Trampler, it's a 10/10.
12/12.
12/12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No matter how many times I can. Oh, I can play a land. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I do this. 2, 3, 4, 6. That's where my math is off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will use this one up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am going to cast Scour from Existence, and I think the 12/12 is a little beefy. Exile target permanent.
What?
Yep.
I want to make sure it's dead this time. It came back. That's supposed to come
Straight
back.
dead.
Chris, I think you have a little too much stuff.
I
Little
am
Mog will
just.
come and see you.
I don't think I do at all. But that's besides the point.
And Cloud of Fairies will go after Johnny.
All right. On attack, in response, while the Annihilator 2 is in the stack, I'm gonna fog, prevent all combat damage, and then I'm gonna sacrifice 2 lands.
That crackback is gonna hurt. Okay. I will say go.
Alright. Untap draw. Plan for turn, it's going to be a forest. Tap the forest for an abundant harvest, naming non-land. Counterspell. You really son of a beehive. Exactly what I did not need to get. Alright, I'm gonna make this buff to put this on this, so right now it's a 7/4. I'm gonna swing 7 over at Dredge, and I will. That's it. So it's the 7/4 Shadow, and unblockable.
And it's coming
at Dredge. You
at me. Oh,
just
I
because
take
you
7.
have a large creature.
I take 7.
All right, I'm gonna draw the card first off of Snake Umbra. Then I'm gonna draw and discard off a security bypass, discarding an island. Then I'm going to connive, drawing a card, discarding a Civic Signet, it gets a counter. It's now an 8/5.
I just hope that the jury understands that I didn't exile when it's so right.
Cycle Remote Isle to cycle Desert of the Indomitable. Wow, another land. What? Crack the E-Wilds. Like land, gotta land, makes land, makes land. Like literally like a third of the thing I've drawn is land. Oy vey. So I cracked the whatchamacallit, go get a basic lands, forest, battlefield tapped, and I will close the shuffle, and I will pass the turn.
All right.
And you may go.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and play John Panorama. I will be sacking that shortly. I'm trying to see, okay, what kind of power do we have? Can any of you kill my jury?
I know.
I mean, not with my creatures.
I did have a way to exile it, but I chose not to use it.
I appreciate that because I am basically dead on board otherwise. Let's see. Actually, I think I'm just going to crack Jund Panorama, go look for a land. Jury's going to go up a counter, and I'm going to pass a turn. Play it safe.
All right. I'm going to untap. Draw for turn. So I needed more land.
That body is really well dressed.
Yeah, he is. I play Vault of Whispers as my land for turn. I will tap the mountain to play Boomtown Beatstick. I will use these 2 swamps to equip the Boomtown Beatstick to the Hoarding Ogre.
Oh, it's a foily ogre too.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. I've blinged out as much as I could with this deck without like spending a super ton of money. Like the Village Rites and the Vault of Whispers is from the Secret Lair and stuff.
I wish I bought those. I don't know why I didn't.
Oh, it's so nice.
Because they really are too.
They're really nice. I use the only one I'm not using right now is the Ancient Den, just because I don't have a white that it fits.
Yeah, feels.
I'm gonna move to combat. I will swing the Hoarding Ogre over at Chris.
Yep.
It's got Menace.
Is it 4 or still 3?
It's a 4.
Right.
4/3 Menace.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Makes 1 treasure. Non-connected.
And then 1 treasure from the Beantown.
Yeah. So I have 2 treasures. I will tap these two. Play Halo Scarab. Then I think I'm gonna sack the 2 treasures. I could do it all. You know what? Let's do it. Sack the 2 treasures and play the Warring Workbow for its main cost, not the prototype cost. And so I'll have a 7/6 death touch.
Oof.
And then I will just go ahead and pass my turn.
Okay, untap. Okay, I will play this here island. 2 green and 2 other. I will play Sky Shroud Claim. Get 2 forests into play untapped. So I should have more forests. There's one. There's 2.
So many things.
And then
Five.
there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will play my Layweaver again.
I'm going to counterspell that. Just kidding. I didn't tap the right lands. Continue. It's just as I'm saying, oh, I tapped my blue. It's blue, not colorless blue. I have failed you.
I have to attack with the Crusher. So I think the logical smack would be at Johnny.
Sure. So I have to sack 2, correct?
Yeah.
I will.
Because Nate's not the right target for that.
No.
I'm gonna sack Colleen and the Halo Scarab. I'll put Colleen in the graveyard.
Well, that's scary.
And then, do I get rid of my Death Toucher? That's the question. Sorry, is it just a Crusher coming at me, or is
Just the
there?
Crusher. Just the Crusher.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to block. I guess I'll do everybody a favor and block with the coin.
All right. They both die. And when you play that Living End, I'm very happy. Or Living Death, I will say go.
Alright, untap and draw. Okay, I'm gonna just directly move to combat, and I feel that, like, do odd turn with Dredge. Because I can block something with Dredge. Weirdly enough, that the Crusher's gone now. I'm gonna swing over at Johnny for 8.
Yeah, I can't block it. So
That's it for that. I'm gonna draw a card off of the Snake Umbra, if this goes. Then I'm going to loot, draw a card, discarding a land, doesn't get a counter. And then I'm gonna do the looter's ability, draw a card, discarding this Fertile Ground, which would get me more lands, lol. I'm going to 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna transmute Drift of Phantasms.
I missed a trigger. When I sacked to the Ulamog, I got 2
The
counters.
2 things of the dude. Okay. CMC is 3. Yeah, weirdly enough, I'm gonna get Divination. And then I'm gonna cast it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, don't turn the land over. Cast Divination to draw 2. Land per turn will be a land and a Finhorn Elves, because I didn't need any more lands, just in case everyone was aware. I wanted to make sure I got every single damn one out of my deck. Then I'm gonna pass, unfortunately, after that. After I just dug like through 30,000 lands.
Okay. There's really geez. I'm just gonna hold past turn.
That awkward standstill.
All right.
Yeah, it's like because I'm not getting anything that makes life easier for me.
Draw for turn.
The only reason you keep getting lands, Chris, is because you're trying to keep up with the Rakdos deck over here.
Makes the most sense.
It's such a rat deck.
Play a swamp for turn. I will raise dead, targeting Claim.
The red has been dazed.
So then I'll go and cast Clean, creating a treasure. Oh, trying to think here. How many blockers do you have, Dredge?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Jeez.
Yeah,
That's a
several.
lot.
1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1, and 2, 2, 2s.
Feel like I'm king, like I'd be king making if I'd do anything.
Well, in a sense, like, because I have an unblockable thing, like, I'm in a sense the target, but also you gotta figure, like, depends on how Nate can do things. Because Nate's got, like, a literal bomb just waiting.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
If I can, if Jury can die, I can kill one person. Well, close to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That feels pointed at me.
Well, so my issue is like I can kill Nate quite clearly, but
Yeah.
how do I deal with the other two?
Mhm.
And I'm coming up short on that. And that feels bad. I can probably see one. Would be fine. I could probably get Chris down, but I couldn't quite kill him. So that's what I mean. Like it feels like a kingmaker because I know Chris can take care of Dredge if Chris
I can
lives.
take care of either one of us,
Yeah.
just not you at the moment.
Yeah, and either of you two can pretty much finish me off. So it's like the clapback is the hard part, right?
Well, you are at 14 life. Like,
You
if
still
I
you have
was
a
to
little of
touch
a
Red-
window, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the best way to go about it is. All right, so I think I need to do this at least. I need to exile the Halo Scarab out of my graveyard to create another treasure. So I have 2 treasures. Question is, so kills. I'm sorry, I'm taking so long. I'm
No,
just
you're
trying to
good.
do a
We're
little
on.
bit
It's
of
turn
math
13. Like, this is
too.
the time where we're all like, you know.
Yeah, we're getting. Into
Yeah, I'm just trying to make like. Okay, so I could do that, and then that would give me 4, and then that would 8. Say this 12. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go. I did that. Oh, wait a minute. Well, I'll just get rid of Chris. Do I want to get rid of the host?
I always say the host dies first. Now, again, it is my stream, and I am the host.
And I
But
know I'll never get invited back again.
for at least one day. In this
But
scenario, I would kill myself though too, because I'm playing Voltron and I can just poke literally anyone instantly.
yeah.
I would kill me. Also, I lost to someone who was playing Voltron at the tournament I was at too, so I'm a little spicy. If you kill me, quote unquote.
So I don't know if I can get you. I can for sure get Nate. And then I guess I'll just try my best to get Chris. So yeah, so I'm gonna take these 2, and I'm gonna braid. I will target Wilson, and I'll pay the 2.
Yep, Wilson has gone Kaputskis.
All right, and then I'm gonna swing the Hoarding Ogre at Nate and the Body Dropper at Chris. I am going to. I have an attack trigger. In response to the attack trigger, though, I'm going to sacrifice these 2 treasures to sacrifice Kalain to give the Body Dropper Menace. And then it'll get 3 counters from that. It's up to 5, and then I'll roll for the treasures. 20. No, that's 11. So I get 2 treasures. And then I will sack them to just create mana and put them on Body Dropper. So it's a 9/9 Menace.
So 9, and then
And then
4.
I'll get a treasure.
So it's 13.
How
Total
to get
power.
so many +1/+1s?
Sacrificing things. Whenever you
Yeah.
sacrifice.
No, it's sacrificing a creature.
Oh, it's just creature. Shit, my bad.
So
I
it would
thought it
have
was sacrifice.
it would have one from your commander dying, so it'd just be
Yeah, it has one for the commander dying and 2 from before when I
Yeah.
sacked the other 2 creatures.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
And you would-
Yeah, so it's so yeah. It's
no.
just 5, Chris. It's just 5.
I will take the 5, go to 10.
And then I'll get I get 1 treasure from the top beat stick, and I'll pass the turn, and I'll die to treasure's clapback.
Like I said, I may need you to still take out the. I don't have 14 damage in front of me, right? Untap, draw.
You're pretty close.
No, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, because then he's gonna worry about me on the direct crackback.
That's fair.
So in a sense, he needs to go after me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I am going to draw 2 cards. I will play a land for turn. Okay. Yeah, we're all in this little spot where we're like between rocks and hard places. 12 mana. Johnny, you have no creatures, right?
I have no blockers. Yeah, you're good. I have 1 mana left and no cards in hand.
Then I will hit you for 2. Chris has 2 creatures that can block.
No, just the I have the 1/1. That's all I have.
Oh, that's the enchantment.
Yeah,
Then I might as well hit you for 2 commander.
I
And
will
then
just take the 2.
I will say go.
I will draw. That's 8. It's menace and menace. 8. I could probably take 1 more from it. Move to combat. Swing this over at dredge.
I saw that coming. I will tap this to untap this and an island. I will tap that for 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I will capsize buyback the. It doesn't have shroud or hexproof, right?
No, but I'm gonna counterspell.
I may have seen that coming too. I will negate that counterspell.
Yep. And then while that's on the stack, I'm gonna tap 1 to Vines of Vast with my commander, giving it hexproof.
And yeah, that sucks. It's all up to you, Johnny.
All right. I'm going to draw a card off of the snake, draw a card, and discard a
And
card for the connive. And then the last one, draw a card, discarding this Ponder's Ornament. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 for a frantic search. Draw 2, discard a card, and untap 2. Discard this land. Jeepers Creepers Crow. The amount of lands I have gotten. Untap, untap, untap.
You know what you should do?
Blocker. LOL. What?
Cut some lands.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel that vibe.
It's never the right call, but it always
Yeah.
feels like the right call, right?
Well, the craziest thing is, so Hip Stevie, the kid's on my channel a lot. He literally in his displaced Dino deck has 23 lands.
What?
In his
What?
100 card commander deck, he plays 23 lands because the amount of ramp he plays is like a third of the deck. So he's able to get that hit almost every single time.
that's crazy.
Jeez.
There's been like 1 or 2 games of like the 15 where he wasn't able to get the displaced Dino out there. And that's a 7-drop, mind you. Mind blowing. This goes here. I'm gonna recast Wilson. This is again just to have a bunch of blockers. So I have 3 blockers right now, and I'm gonna then pass the turn.
All right. I will untap. I think there's like 1 card in here that could win me the game. Let's draw. And that was not it. So you got 3 creatures out, correct?
Apparently that is correct.
Use that. I guess I can use one of them. Oh, that's not going to matter. That is not going to I guess we just do it anyway. I'm going to crack the tramway station to draw a card.
It's cool. One of each color pairing is off to see who wins.
I'm going to mess that up a little bit. We have a treasure. So I'll crack my treasure for red. And I'll play Big Score, discarding Dire Fleet Hoarder to draw 2. And draw 2, right? Draw 2 and create 2 treasures. Yep. Oh my god. We fucking got there.
Oh, what do we got?
2 red, 2 black. Oh no, I didn't get there. You got 8.
All you need is all removal, basically.
Son of a
Because
bitch.
in my hand, I'll just say I have just ramp. So
Well,
that removal.
he doesn't have menace by default.
Okay.
I have to sack a creature to give him menace. Which is where I'm running into the issue because I spent too much mana to get the cards I have in hand. I think we just worry about that next turn. Crack a treasure, play a swamp, overload an electric ray.
Alright. These 2 are dead.
Move to combat. Swing the Hoarding Ogre with menace over you.
I will take 4.
And I will create 3 treasures. And that 4 treasures. And then I tap 1 and crack a treasure. Play Gixian Infiltrator. If I sacrifice another permanent, it gets a 1/1 counter. And then I will pass my turn.
Alright, draw. And I will just swing my commander at you. I mean, my giant looter.
Yeah, I take 8.
In response, before I'm just gonna mutagenic growth, give me a +2/+2.
And there's 2 more.
I will draw for the snake. I will draw for the looter dude, discarding the rancor. Draw for the last one, discarding Blade Cover Scout. I will do 1, 2, 3. You find the villain of the lair. I will draw 2, discard 2. Draw. Discard. I will play Deep Analysis. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will draw 2 cards. 1, 2. I am gonna cry, I believe.
Go to your weep phase.
I have no idea why I discarded the creature, but you have stuff either way. But so I have a Commander Sphere and a Make Thing Fly card, so you're good.
Yeah, sweet.
All right, I take that L.
Yeah, I was running into a mountain, which wasn't a big deal, but I would have had menace on both of them, so you wouldn't have been able to block both.
Huzzah!
So close to getting Tron.
So you were really close.
All right. So
Good
that was a
games,
fun
guys.
game. That was very, very good.
Yeah, it was fun.
Thank you for taking it easy on me.
There you go. Yeah. All right.
Thank you for leaving me in the game for because I know there was 4 turns where somebody could have just completely capped me. And
oh, there's no fun in that. You gotta have a balance.
Well, not only that, but there's no way I could deal with Dredge and Chris at the same time.
Yeah,
it's just so I was like, I'll leave him in, and if I can draw a removal, a hard removal spell, because I've got 2 or 3 others in the deck. If then I can get rid of Jury, and you can get rid of somebody, and then then I don't need to. Yeah. So that's what I was hoping for, but it didn't materialize.
There's always next time.
Yeah.
All right, we're before 12 o'clock, so it worked out beautifully. So I can chillax for a few before bedtime. So it worked out beautifully.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Before the little one wakes you up.
Pretty much. So don't knock on the wood again, because she woke up at 12 the other night, right after I finished my stream, and then she was awake for an hour.
Oh, brutal.
So I'm gonna knock on every piece of wood I have in this house. I'm gonna knock on the house, all right? So if she wakes up, I'm coming after you.
I'll fully take responsibility. Have a good night.
Be beautiful. Love y'alls.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thanks, Chris. Bye.